You're up.
All right, we're live.
We are.
Where in the world are we? Well, you're in the viewing room. And we thought in honor of getting ready to do First Person Defender, we'd take a look back at one of the episodes from last season that we had a lot of fun with.
Oh my gosh. It was the first episode that season that we aired.
Yeah.
And it was probably the funnest to shoot.
Oh, yeah. Well, so why we have this screen up here, this is Roku. Well, guess what? Gun Talk
We got our own channel.
has a Roku channel. You guys.
Look at that. You guys can go check it out.
So yeah, if you got Roku or Apple TV, Amazon Prime, you can scroll through here and see all the cool stuff we're doing on your big screen.
You've got everything on there. Everything from Guns and Gear to our gun ventures.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a little bit of taste of everything.
So before we get started, just a reminder, we are gearing up, kind of planning our production, our filming schedule for First Person Defender, and we're looking for volunteers. If you want to come be one of the participants on the show, email us, info@guntalk.com. It's going to be couple season.
Yeah, couples or pairs, and what I'd ask you guys to do is, if you're interested, send a bio about yourself and the person that you're going to be shooting with. Make sure, though, you trust them, because they're probably going to have to watch your six. And include a video or a photo, maybe a video of you guys shooting together. Do something cool, get our attention. But make them interesting and complete those bios. Send them info@guntalk. I'll be getting back with you guys as soon as you guys get those in.
Yeah. So Gerald says it's dark. I know it's dark. We're in the TV room here.
This is like Mystery Theater.
Mystery Science Theater,
right?
But less funny. Yeah, less witty and less funny.
It's still going to be funny, and we're going to learn something today.
All right, let's kick it off. We're going to watch attacker shot outside the garage. This guy thought he was tuned up and knew what was going to happen, but he was tuned up, but he didn't know what was going to happen.
He was ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready to get in a gunfight.
Immediately, he was ready to He was ready to shoot somebody.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the Gundealio app. If you haven't downloaded the Gundealio app, you should. We've got this really cool commercial. If you have it and you haven't updated, just make sure you have the most updated version.
Yeah.
So you can get the deals, trigger the deals, baby.
And it's all over the place. And I mean, there's a lot of new deals in there. We stream our videos over here. You can listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's really handy, especially if you're on the road a lot.
Honestly, getting it just for the podcast is worthwhile. It's
absolutely.
it's easy.
All
So
right.
do not try this at home. These videos are intended for, entertainment purposes only.
You know, I came on this, this was my first season to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that, running theme through the whole season is KJ gets shot.
No, that was definitely
a lot.
It wasn't the goal, but it ended up what happened.
Yeah. We need someone to get shot. Hey KJ, are you here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how. I've been there, man. I know.
Yeah.
In this episode of First Person Defender, Scott is spending a frustrating morning in the garage trying to get the generator started.
Seriously did not work.
Stereos get supercharged.
No, the generator. Really, I didn't really care about the episode. I just wanted to see if he could actually get this generator started, because I couldn't.
It almost happened. And he's a Krav guy. And so our number one rule to our bad guys, don't get close to him.
Yeah, he's going to break your finger
He'll
or something.
break your finger, he'll get the gun from you, and then our episode's over.
Yeah. And he's done a lot of training.
Oh yeah, he's done a whole lot of training.
Training in Krav Maga when
There you
I
go.
moved down here with my wife and my daughter from New York.
So he's knowledgeable, and he's had some training, but not force on force.
It's different. This is what we're talking about. Is force and force is a different animal than shooting on a square range.
Yeah. And he's been watching the episode, so it's interesting to see how he reacts.
Well, everybody when they're going to come on the show, they start watching all the episodes, which I don't know if I don't know if it helps you.
I don't think it does. All right, let's check it out.
This one's good. The first one especially.
This force-on-force training uses munitions.
And when you put on that mask, it's a different world. Your focus goes from everyone around you to all of a sudden now you're locked in.
Ooh, 3 guys. All right, let's watch this. Good comment.
Come on, man. Get off me. Get off me. It's the wrong day. No, it's not the wrong day. It's the wrong day for you, man. No, stop.
All right.
Oh, a little tap rack.
So the two guys, yeah, see, he's kind of squared away.
Yeah.
So the two guys fighting. The guy in the black shirt shoots the guy in the red shirt, and Scott goes over there and shoots the guy in the black shirt.
Yeah.
And X.
All right, so we call it.
And then we always kind of do the after action report.
Yeah.
And this is the best part.
Tell me how you're feeling.
I think better than I thought.
Yeah?
Trying to start the generator. Wasn't sure what I was hearing at
He's
first.
feeling better
but
than
then
he thought.
It was
No,
clear
he's
that there was an
not.
altercation going on between those two guys.
He's about to get
Some
wrecked.
physical type of altercation. Then there was a weapon drawn after the individual was shot. I drew on that guy with the gun, shot him.
You drew after he was shot?
Yeah, I think from the position that I was angled at, I didn't see the weapon drawn.
drew just
All I saw was the
before.
two of them going at it, and then I heard the rounds
Wait for it.
discharge.
Okay.
Here we go.
That was when I fired on him.
So why did you shoot him?
Light bulb.
He's like,
It's a good question.
I don't
Because you just killed somebody.
I did.
I don't know why I shot him.
What if I told you
He
that
lost it.
you don't know if you shot a good guy or a bad guy?
I don't know.
Did you know these guys?
It's so
I did not.
awkward. It is
Were you
so
buddies,
awkward.
family, anything like
It
that?
makes me uncomfortable to
No idea
watch
what's
him because
Any other
you
places you
see
could've
the
gone?
reaction on his face is, man, I did good. I was able to, get myself in a good position. I had a good two-hand grip on the
Yeah.
gun. I laid, every round was on target. But why did you shoot him?
Why'd you shoot him? Well, and I think one of the things that you'll see is when someone is squared away, as far as a pretty good shooter, they want to test their skills. Meaning,
Right.
but what they're thinking is, how fast can I get to the draw? How accurate can I shoot? But a lot of times, first-person defender is a thinking game, and this is, you don't think through it the first time.
Right.
That's why we have to ask these questions.
Exactly.
Why'd you shoot him? And he's going, well, oh crap, maybe I.
Well, you kind of saw the smirk on his face, like, "Oh, you guys got me good on that."
Yeah.
one." Like he knew he kind of got played a little bit, but that's what we try to do. We try to put you in a situation that's not so cut and dry that it's like, "Oh yeah, I won the game." It's not that easy because there's more after the fact.
Yeah, Gerald says unless all red shirts are bad. We've done where the bad guy wears a red shirt, but to throw people off because people start sort of figuring stuff out. Maybe it's not all red shirts are
Right.
bad. So then we start asking about what else he could have done here and where he could have
A
gone.
number of different places I could have gone.
What about through that door?
Could have went through that door. Could have went up the steps. Could have taken cover behind the door over
This is
here.
what we do. This is
Right.
why we do training, because
Yeah.
it's always woulda,
Right.
shoulda, coulda.
Yeah.
What else could I done? This is why we train it, because we go, God, there were a lot of options, and sometimes you don't see all the options
Right.
when you're in the middle of it, right?
Right.
Man.
So
He starts thinking about it, and then he looks around,
There were two people.
and he starts seeing every little thing that he could have done different.
yeah, and that's what we say. It's a thinking man's game. He did a good job drawing. He did a good job shooting as far as hitting
Yeah.
the target he was aiming at.
Oh yeah,
But
absolutely.
but did he shoot the right person, or
Yeah.
did they need to be shot? Perhaps.
Yeah. Barrett, our kind of bad guy trainer, he did a really good job when he was wrestling with me. I kind of had his arms pinned up, and I didn't even know when he drew. And I just want to say, it's a damn good thing I had a cup on, because he hit that pelvic area just right.
You're supposed to have like a minimum of like 2 feet
Yes.
safety wise, because
Exactly.
it'll break skin. It hurts.
Yeah, it's bad, but he did a great job in his verbal commands and then drawing, because he concealed it from myself and Scott really well.
Yeah. Well, and it's tough. Sometimes, Barry does a lot of shooting, does a lot of training.
Right.
And it's tough to be to play a bad guy and not do things the correct way tactically.
Oh,
you know?
Absolutely, because you're most bad guys aren't going to have a perfect two-hand grip,
right?
And they're not going to have the perfect trigger squeeze, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But hey, everybody who's tuning in, we've got Isaac Beast 35. Good name. Hope you guys are doing well.
Matt says, as far as this year, could it be 3 guys? We're going to have to do rock, paper, scissors. Could be.
It could be. I mean, submit your stuff, man, because there's always stuff we can do.
Email
with
us,
3
info@guntalk.com. Yeah, I mean, it's possible that there's a good fit.
It's actually possible if one of your guys is a really kind of a jerk, we could actually put him as the bad guy.
Well, people show up and they always think they're going to be a good guy. It's not always the case.
No, we could put them as the bad guy.
I mean, we'll try to accommodate people.
Yes, you'll get the whole experience, but
carry an extra mag,
especially with a small gun. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Are you carrying an extra mag?
I bet
You are. You bet. Oh.
Single stack?
You're carrying a single stack. All right.
Today.
See, I'm carrying something with 16 rounds in it, so.
You're good. You're good.
So I'm doubling down.
You're good. Now somebody's going to chime in and say, "Why aren't you carrying 2 extra mags? Why aren't you and a secondary
well, of course,
weapon?"
Yeah. All right.
And your tertiary.
So here's scenario 2.
Put gas in it.
There's gas.
Yeah, Scott still can't get this generator started.
But.
Oh my God.
Oh, so close.
I don't know. Now
So
let's try.
close.
Let's get it going. We might. I mean, you might have flooded it.
We'll let the tension build a little bit.
Yeah,
Did you check?
you gotta let it go.
Let's see. No, it might be the throttle.
KJ.
The throttle.
You KJ?
Me?
Do you know this guy?
Yeah. Are you KJ?
Yeah. Can I help you? What?
And KJ shot it.
Yeah, there he goes. But he's he's getting behind the Jeep, trying to get some cover, perhaps. He didn't get involved as quick this time.
No.
Now KJ's dead, which is.
It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, but
And I like how he's about to leave me out there, which.
Hey, look.
That's not a bad
You're
play.
dead. You're dead.
But look,
whatever.
he comes back in.
I don't know if I would do that yet.
I don't think I would do that.
No, I'd make sure that everything's taken care of with the bad guy.
Because he's still out there. I don't know. Listen to where he got shot.
Yep, got one in the
That's
leg.
a bad spot.
Right in the
Femoral.
femoral, perhaps. I
Yeah.
don't know. Right
Yep,
in the leg. Okay.
one in the body.
And in the body.
Yep.
Okay. How you feeling?
I'm dead or bleeding profusely.
Yeah. What are you thinking right now?
That was a completely different situation, meaning it seemed like
He's so confused.
knew
Like, and
KJ.
that's one of my reasons this is my favorite, because that's a real reaction.
at that
You know, a
Yeah.
lot of guys are like, "Oh, you guys play these out," and they're not completely real, but they put you in a real world situation.
We try
and
to.
That's it.
Oh, we had comments on YouTube. Why? It wasn't even real. I'm like, well, no, we didn't actually shoot people with
No.
real guns. We try to make it as real as we can.
Yes.
Safely.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's difficult though. You have all the safety gear on to go. You're really in the situation. And there's cameras.
Yeah.
You're going,
and you know,
no.
there's the worst outcome could be is you're getting shots on you, and you're gonna wake up from that. You know, you're gonna live from that. But we hope to put you in the mindset that, oh crap, something like this could happen. I need more training. And then they go out and seek it. That's
Right.
our goal with this. This isn't. We're not playing a game here.
Right, and like you said, we can't, in the course of filming a TV show, give someone extensive training where they're totally squared away and they're ready for this.
Yeah.
It's just a little taste.
Now, even here, you know, looking at him there when he's going back to engage, he hesitated, and that's one of the real reasons that Barrett lit him up.
Yeah.
I mean, because he hesitated. He went to those verbal cues before going to gun.
There are people who carry guns
Yeah.
without a round in the chamber. They think
Oh.
it's safer. They're worried about
The
the gun going
XDE.
off.
Yeah, the
I'll give you an
XDE.
option. This is
That's
a
actually, you know,
XDE.
you can either like the external hammer or not like it, but I will say it shoots pretty nice.
Yeah. You shot it really well. I thought you shot it really well, especially on double action.
Well, that's the thing. Double action has a nice trigger, and then of course single action is just so pleasant.
Yeah.
Carrying around in the chamber a DASA gun.
Steve, thanks for the comment, man. Says these episodes are so informative. They show the necessity of training and pondering different scenarios to prepare mentally. That's what it is. We say that all the time. It's a mental game. What do we got?
Jerry says we need to do a whole show of trying to get the generator running. I'm telling you, I didn't really care about doing an episode of FPD. I just wanted to see if somebody could fix my generator.
Yeah. We almost had
it. It was almost tailgate season, you know?
Yeah, it was.
Now Scott actually did a great job.
It's good to have. It was great to have Greg back stateside so he could get involved in the new season.
Yeah, it's good to have him back on American soil. I know he was over there doing his thing, but now he can chime in with his 2 cents.
And your poor Jeep got lit up some too.
Oh yeah, I know.
We went back.
I wonder if the guy who bought that Jeep from me
was
knows
like, what's all this paint?
That
Extra
Jeep
paint.
is famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's this orange paint on the roll bar?
We went back after that episode and we had to kind of try to wipe off as much as we could. I think it took 5 rounds. I think it took 5 rounds.
You know what? That Suburban has taken some simunition rounds, not real rounds.
No. Well, and your truck.
Yeah, my truck's been hit with sims. We volunteer trucks to get shot. And it doesn't dent it.
We got, okay, here's a good question. Can you show the use of a shoulder holster in use?
Wait, what?
A shoulder holster.
Oh, Miami Vice style?
I mean, if a guy bear hugs you, and then you could just shoot him through the holster.
Yeah.
Just extract the holster a little bit.
Shoulder holster, when it's pointing behind you, and it's pointed at everybody behind you.
Everybody.
I kind of have a problem with that.
I would feel bad for our guys behind the scenes right now, because I'd have a gun pointed right at them.
But people use them. People like shoulder holsters.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, there are situations where I'm sure, but
when you're wearing an all white suit, and you're riding in a cigarette boat across Miami, that's when you wear a shoulder holster.
All right. Part of my problem with it is I don't have any experience in it. And that's a big reason.
Well, everybody will do that.
Imagination apparel. I mean, that's why I don't use one. Is because I don't have any. I don't have any training with it.
We're all
and still with the generator.
The generator. Here we go. Come on, get the generator started. I had to take that to a.
Definitely flooded by now.
Yeah, it's true.
Hey. Whoa.
He's got a red shirt on.
Man, I keep asking you not to drive on my lawn.
That means stop, right?
Sorry about that. Seriously. Every single week I come home from out of town and I find rut right there in the turn.
He's an irritated neighbor.
It's like I fix it, I go back out of town, I come back.
I think Scott's done way more than just driving his yard.
It's like how many
There's something else going on.
to tell you.
Maybe
wait for
killed
it.
those rose bushes or something.
It's cool.
I fix it. I
it's just an irritated neighbor.
Yeah.
I asked you nicely, and yet you continue to drive in my lawn.
I apologize.
When are you going to learn how to drive?
There was somebody
And notice how he's not approaching. He learned that in the training. Don't come forward.
He's not drawing or.
I'm absolutely done with it.
He's mad.
I'll work on getting that fixed for you.
Scott should have gone, I'm done with it. Boom, and lit him up.
Done with this crap.
Okay, I know what I did wrong on that one.
Yeah, that was my bad.
My
I
bad.
am not done. I told you not
Oh,
Here he comes.
go to
I told you
guns.
not to.
But you know what? Look, he backs up. Come on.
Last time you driving in my yard.
He wasn't impressed with the first shot.
One shot.
He
Doesn't
did.
always do
He
it.
did that. He did
like,
that. Boom. Let's see what happened. Oh no,
Did
that
I
didn't
get
work.
him? Oh, he nailed him.
Now, yeah, but the thing is, watch when you see trainers like Chris Reno, Greg Lappin, Destin, when they go to shoot a bad guy, they shoot a lot. We're not shooting one shot.
Yes.
You've already committed.
Yeah, and and there's no hesitation. There's no boom, did I get him? It's boom, 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 and they finish it out. And we actually had a good article this week in the newsletter from Tiger McKee on post-victory.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's a good one.
Yeah, the newsletter's great. Go to guntalk.com and sign up.
Because I kept running over his lawn.
Right. And you were talking to him.
Right.
You didn't come out with a gun or anything at first.
Nope.
Which is good. He's just talking.
It's
He's
so
not threatening. He
awkward,
didn't even have a gun.
No, he didn't.
But he did a lot better on this one. I'll give it to him. He showed improvement on every single scenario.
You kept an eye on him. Why was that?
Well, I mean, he was angry and irate. I didn't know what he was going to do.
Man, that is.
So when he came out of the car
There you
with
go.
the gun,
Yeah.
well, you went for some concealment cover.
Right. Well,
Nice.
I figured at that point, instead of just immediately shooting at him, he saw that I was somewhat disengaging from him, and at that point he kept coming towards me, so
Then
I deemed him a
hit
threat,
him.
and that was my
Yeah.
shot.
There we go.
It's funny that one shot where he paused to
It was
see
actually a pretty good
see if
pause.
it took effect.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I think we all were cheering
for sure.
when he took that cover.
Yeah.
And he wasn't getting in a bad spot
You're
like
not
this.
just standing out in the
trading
open.
rounds.
Yeah.
That never ends well.
When to use force.
It's pretty hard,
Yeah.
and that's where I think the training comes into play. It definitely it helps like clear your head, gives you a better thought process in stressful
Yep.
situations. I don't feel like anything can prepare you for doing something like this. Going and shooting at the range and shooting paper or steel, it doesn't compare to training like this. This is real life scenarios using actual firearms without actually putting rounds into people. We're using simunition, so I mean this is like as real as it gets. And I mean if I can get more of this, I would love to do more of this.
So, how many of you guys out there want to do first-person defender
Yes.
or just do force-on-force training? You know, would that be something you'd be interested in? You know, we've kind of looked at maybe offering more of that, you know, with working with some of our trainers who really know what they're doing.
Yeah, and it's a good deal. We've got some comments coming in. We've got Mr. FNH and Friends FNH. Is anyone here politically active when it comes to the Second Amendment? I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the majority of us are absolutely. You've got to, especially with the HR 5087 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any way it passes, but that doesn't mean you sit idly by. Contact your local representatives and your congressmen and stuff like that. Got to get active.
Like we say on Gun Talk Radio and talking about the Truth Squad, a lie left unchallenged becomes the truth.
Right.
And it's those people that go, you know, there's, thousands of people are shot with AR-15s every year. Well, no, I don't know. That's not the case.
Right.
Or, you know, there's been 87 school shootings this year. Well,
In
no,
2 weeks.
that hasn't
I mean,
happened.
But if no one's refuting that,
Yeah, you got to call them out on that stuff. I think sometimes we can get bogged down in some of the details about firearms of some of the operational details of a firearm.
Right.
And honestly, the gun banners don't really care about your clarification about triggers or semi-auto.
it's
to
an
a certain degree.
MSR.
Yeah, they don't care about that.
They
They
don't
just want
care.
to. They just want to ban it.
Yeah.
But
and I think, and in Tom's newsletter today, his article, it's control the terminology and you'll control the conversation. You know? I mean, and that is entirely true. So, yeah, get active. That's all I can say.
So, you guys, thanks for watching. We'll be doing more of this.
Whoa!
Wait.
Are you signing off?
Wait, there's more.
There's a lot.
There's more. There's tonight. You can tell them about tonight. Tonight,
we're taking over.
we're taking over.
We're taking over the Sportsman Channel Facebook page live.
Yeah.
At 7:30 Central Standard Time.
So we're gonna watch. They're gonna fire up Guns and Gear. We're gonna watch Guns and Gear episode live on the Sportsman Channel, and you guys can watch along with us on the Sportsman Channel Facebook page, and we'll kind of give you some of the behind the scenes of how that episode came together and all that stuff.
Well, and it was filmed, kind of different locations with different firearms, and with Tom doing it and you doing it, and doing some of the range stuff. So a lot of interesting things to talk about. We're going to be talking about the Ruger 450 Bushmaster. We're going to talk about Barnes all copper.
Thumper.
We've got Colt competition on there. We've got Crimson Trace. And I think our last one is Smith & Wesson rimfires. So it's going to be a great episode.
Yeah, so if you have nothing better to do, 7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern, Sportsman Channel Facebook page, tune in, and we'll share it to our Facebook page, I know, and so you guys can kind of tune in that way.
Yeah.
But Guns and Gear tonight, Gun Venture episode tonight as well on Sportsman Channel.
Yeah. Tune in, guys, and thanks for watching with us, and catch you guys later tonight.